is going to be well out of here. Towering home run. Here's the 3-1 pitch to him. Swing, a line drive, deep left field. Summers back and is gone, a home run. Here's the pitch to Schmidt. Long drive, up in the wind in right field. Forget about this one. It's out of here. Here's the pitch to Schmidt. Drilled toward left field. It's in the alley, and it is gone. That's a home run for Schmidt. He has hit 4 straight. He drilled it. It was not his hardest hit of the day, but he's got his 4th consecutive home run. And the Phils have taken the lead. The pitch to Schmidt. Long drive to left field. He buried it. He buried it way back. Out of here. Home run. Mike Schmidt puts the Phillies up 6-4. Oh, what a drive by Schmidt. Unbelievable. He hit that thing deep to the seats in left field. And the Phillies greet Schmidt at the plate. Mike clasps his hands. He shakes hands with all of his teammates. What a wild scene in Montreal.
Some 18 years ago, I left Dayton, Ohio, with 2 very bad knees. And a dream to become a Major League Baseball player. I thank God that dream came true.
Oh boy. With that, the man who's worn number 20 for 17 years had to walk away. However, he leaves behind some impressive numbers. 548 home runs, 10 Golden Glove, and 3 MVP awards. Numbers sure to get Mike Schmidt into the Hall of Fame.
When we prepare the copy that goes on the Hall of Fame plaques, we only have a certain amount of space to work with. Our next inductee accommodated our needs quite nicely. He had no nickname. He only played for one team. Thus, we had ample room to list his accomplishments, and believe me, we needed all of it. Mike Schmidt could hit, run, and field with the best of them. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Schmidt. Unprecedented combination of power and defense with unusual mixture of strength, coordination, and speed made him one of the game's greatest third basemen. 7th on all-time list with 548 homers, his 8 home run titles, 1 tie vetted only by Babe Ruth. Belted 40 or more on 3 occasions and top 30 10 other times. 48 home runs in 1980, most ever by a third baseman. Hit 4 in 1 game in 1976. 3-time most valuable player with 10 Gold Glove awards for fielding excellence. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Schmidt.
Hey, what's going on, Sports Cars fans? It's Ray from Philly here on this Saturday, April 18th, 2020. I hope all of you are staying home and staying safe, enjoying your time with your family. I'm doing this video. I do this video once a year on the Mike Schmidt PSA basic set registry that I do. every year, and this is one of my favorite videos that I do every year, and I do it once a year, usually commemorating a certain situation with Schmidt, either maybe on his birthday in September. Today is April 18th, and this marks the 33rd anniversary. It was April 18th, 1987, the day that Mike Schmidt hit his 500th career home run. And Harry Callis, the Phillies announcer, probably one of his best calls of his career. So Schmidt was by far the greatest all-around third baseman of all time, bar none. He could field, he could hit with power, he had speed, and he had a great arm. And he was one of the first third basemen I ever saw that if someone did a bunt or a slow drag hit up the third baseline, he was the first one to start the barehanded play, have a rocket arm, and fire the guy out at first base. The man could do it all. Definitely my all-time favorite player, without a doubt. And he won 3 National League MVPs. Not 1, not 2, not 3. So that means that not only was he the best third baseman in the league at that time, he was the best player in the game for a lot of years, from the beginning of his career to the end. In the beginning of his career, he kind of came up short for the Phillies. He would win home run titles and led us to 3 straight National League Eastern Division titles in 76, 77, and 78, but came up short in the National League Championship Series. That all was laid to rest in 1980, when Schmidt hit 48 homers, the most ever in a season by a third baseman, and won his first MVP, and led the Phillies to win their division again for the 4th time in 5 years, win the pennant, and then win the World Series MVP. And then the next year in 81, during a strike-shortened season, won his 2nd MVP. And then in 83, led us to win another National League pennant and back again to the World Series. And then years later in 86, towards the end of his career, win another MVP for the 3rd time. He was just a great player. And a lot of this one step, a lot of you might not know. The most home run titles ever by a player is Babe Ruth, right? Babe Ruth had 12 home run titles. The second most home run titles is by Mike Schmidt with 8. Think about all the great home run hitters in the history of this game, and none of them have won more home run titles than Mike Schmidt. Not Mickey Mantle, not Willie Mays, not McGuire, not Killebrew, all those great home run hitters. None of them won more than 8 home run titles. So there you have it. This guy was the phenomenal, great third baseman. A lot of people out there will argue George Brett, Brooks Robinson, Eddie Matthews. Someone on Facebook even had the gall to even mention Chipper Jones. No offense to Chipper Jones. He was a fantastic player, extremely well-deserving of being in the Hall of Fame. Definitely even a first ballot Hall of Famer. Fantastic switch hitter, great player. Just a little short when it comes to Schmitty. So I'm going to turn the phone around and show the display that I have of Mike Schmidt. It's his basic set registry, so it's all his basic Topps, Donners, Fleer, Upper Deck, Bowman scorecards. There's no like RBI leaders. That's the master set. And I've debated and fooled around with the idea of maybe I should start doing his master set as well, which I might do as maybe. And just start a series and call it the GOAT series or something like that at third base, and just show his other cards from his career. But his cards that I have are in the display case behind the camera. So I'm going to flip the phone around, and I hope you guys enjoyed the little video clips before this. And there's a picture of me of when I met Schmidt the day after he retired in 1989 at his restaurant. So pretty cool. So I'm going to flip the phone around and give you guys a look at all of Schmitty's cards, and I hope you enjoy this. And stay tuned. Hold on. Okay, all right, we're back. There's my Schmidt McFarlane. There's the display case here of all the Schmidt cards for the basic set registry. I guess I'll start from the bottom with his last card and then work my way up to the Rook. All right, so I was going to take the cards out individually because I think there would be glare, but I think I got the lighting pretty decent. So this is the only card that's not these two. I'm sorry. Actually, these 3. These first 3 cards actually are not in his set registry. But I had 3 empty spaces left, so I figured I'd get some couple of Schmidt cards just to add to that. But as you can see, here's the last card of his career, the 90 Upper Deck. 90 Donners. Upper Deck. This is all the 89 cards. 89 Donners. Next up, we're still in 89 with his Bowman. And we have the Topps, Leaf, Fleer, Donruss. Okay. Moving on up, have the 86 Topps. Back to back, cards that look identical. One's Leaf, one's Donruss. His Fleer. 85 Fleer, 85 Leaf, 85 Topps. I love his 85 Donruss card, 84 Topps, 84 Fleer. And this is one of my favorite ones of Schmidt, is 84 Donruss and 83 Topps. 83 Fleer, 83 Donruss, 82 Topps, 82 Fleer, 82 Donruss, 81 Fleer, 81 Topps, and 81 Fleer. So we come to the last, well, the top row is 81 Donruss, another 81 Donruss, 80 Topps. That's probably one of my favorites. 79, 78, 77, 76, 75. 74 is probably my favorite though. That's what I use for my icon for my YouTube channel. And then there is the Rook 73. I bought that rare years ago and I totally lucked out and got it graded. It came back in 8, which is a pretty high grade. So, and then of course there's the McFarlane. I also want to show a newspaper, okay, of 1980. Let me see how I'm going to show this. From the day after when they won the World Series, and that's right here. The Philadelphia Bulletin, fantastic. October 21st, 1980. Schmidt jumping for joy on top of Tug McGraw's shoulders when the Phillies won their first World Series. And I've had this paper now 40 years. And there is supposed to be a show this coming August in New Jersey of the 40th year anniversary of the 1980 team with the Phillies. Hopefully that happens. So there you have it. My Mike Schmidt basic PSA set registry. Hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed doing it. Keep on, watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate all your likes and your comments. Stay tuned for more PSA graded cards and stay safe and have fun. Bye-bye.